Now that Vigilantes has an anime, there's a lot more eyes on the manga as well, and I'm not going to call her character design a Gooner one, since last time I did that, I had a lot of people bitching and moaning in my comments, so you know what, I'll give it to you. I'm not going to call it that. I'm just going to say, and spoilers for Vigilantes ahead, so if you don't want to hear that, now's your time to click off. Anyways, I'm just going to say this, to my understanding, Pop Step is 15 when the manga starts, and then after the time skip, she's like 17 to 18. So maybe, just maybe, having a 15-year-old walk around with like a G-string and her ass out hopping around the city is not the best choice of character design. Dare I say it, it's bad? How about them apples, huh? You know, and another thing, you know, more spoilers ahead, when she turns evil, and she turns into B-pop, I think it's what it's called. When she goes from like Pop Step to B-pop, and she's like her evil version, why does her skin get noticeably darker? Like, what are the writers trying to convey here? And, you know, I really don't think it's one of those moments where it's like, oh, that one friend who's too woke. What the fuck are you, I don't see color. Like, you know, if you look at the difference between her original character and when she turns evil, why is the color of her skin like so much darker? You know, I don't know, just some food for thought. The phrase never mix has been pretty popular these past couple of days because of that one girl who got doxxed for saying it. And while I do think doxing is bad and I don't support it, it's kind of like, what did you think was going to happen, right? You called out interracial relationships as a whole with your face attached to it, and you thought people were just going to start agreeing with you, right? Being racist is bad. And do I agree with her take? Well, if I did, I wouldn't exist. I wouldn't be a person, I'd be a concept. So there's nothing wrong with interracial marriages, obviously. Look, another point that I want to bring up is that I firmly believe people are products of their environment. Am I excusing her actions? Absolutely not. Do I think she came up with these on her own? Also no. What I'm trying to say is that racism is not an innate behavior. It's a learned ideology. And every child comes out of the womb with a blank moral canvas, which later gets painted with the colors of their environment. And this girl is pretty young. I don't think we know her exact age, but she's in high school. And what's even more sad is that she genuinely believes the harmful rhetoric that she's spewing on the internet is fact. And that's not a biological defect that she was born with, that's a social one. I'll end it off with this. No matter what age she is, she's just a very shitty person, racist, allegedly planned on turning her school into a Call of Duty search and destroy match,